The Dora Milaje are a force to be reckoned with in the MCU, and they have now become a large part of Sam and Bucky's story as they seek to bring Zemo to justice. But just who are these proud and fierce Wakandan warriors? Let's take a look, watchers, and break down the history of this group. In the MCU and the comics, the Dora Milaje fulfill the same role. They are specifically chosen female guardians of the King of Wakanda, the Black Panther. In the comics, they are also supposed to be potential brides for the unmarried king, allowing one woman from each tribe to have a chance to be a potential queen of Wakanda, keeping the peace between the tribes. For many years, the utilization of this organization was actually disbanded until 2018, when T'Challa re-established them to help him calm the civil unrest among those tribes. But in this newest iteration, T'Challa chose teenagers Nakia and Okoye, who many viewed as his adopted daughters rather than potential wives. The Dora Milaje has had many members join over the years, as well as members betray and support rival tribes or causes. During the comic run of Civil War, they were an integral part of supporting T'Challa in opposing the Superhuman Registration Act. While they usually are in the service of the crown, sometimes the internal politics of Wanda cause them to turn away from this service and at times have followed one they feel more worthy of the crown, like Shuri, and have even joined the Jabari to start a Dora Milaje army and eventually tried to start their own tribe within Wakanda. It is actually because of the Dora Milaje that Wakanda eventually became a democracy, making T'Challa a representative of the people rather than their ruler. This really shows that the Dora Milaje have quite a bit of influence on Black Panther and Wakanda over the years, and now in the MCU they seem to be doing a lot of the same. In their first appearance in Civil War, they assumed the role they filled in the comics, protecting T'Challa as he became the regent after T'Chaka's death. In Black Panther, we get to see a lot more of their involvement and see just how devoted they are to the traditions of Wakanda, up until they realize that it's better to follow a good king than a murderous one. We've gotten quite a good look at a few of the key members of this order, namely Okoye, who is their general, a trusted friend and advisor to T'Challa, and an integral part in helping keep the world in order after Thanos' snap decimated half of all life. And the other member we see quite often is Io, who appears to be the second in command and was a large part of Bucky overcoming his Winter Soldier programming. On top of this, she also seems to be one of the most loyal to the crown, as we have recently seen in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. In the MCU, the Dora Milaje are very similar to their comic organization, with the exclusion of them being possible wives for the future king, as the producer of Black Panther thought that this was a little bit creepy. But they still keep the rest of their traits. They are fierce fighters that have a lot of influence on Wakanda, and now it seems on the rest of the world. The loyalty of the current members is showing through to their past king, but now I wonder, are those, including Io, who have been hunting Zemo, acting on their own? From what it seems, Io has made this hunt for Zemo personal, and I think this is because she feels that she failed T'Chaka. She was likely T'Chaka's main bodyguard since she was the one following T'Challa after his father's death. And I think that we will soon learn that she and the other three who follow her are not acting in Wakanda's interests, but their own, on a quest for revenge so they can redeem themselves for failing their king T'Chaka. This theory is based on T'Challa's final interaction with Zemo, as well as the unknown status of the Black Panther in the MCU following Chadwick Boseman's passing, especially because they said they are not going to recast him. So perhaps the current King T'Challa has passed away and Wakanda is in a bit of a mourning period, so the Dora Milaje with no ruler to protect have stepped away from their role to settle old scores. In part, this also seems out of place for what T'Challa wanted in the first place, as he was the one who decided not to kill Zemo, instead turning him over to Everett Ross and the Joint Counter-Terrorist Center. So I think that the Dora are hunting down Zemo, and they seem to be taking their task quite personally, seeking to either kill him or bring Zemo back to Wakanda instead of letting John Walker arrest him or return him to prison. While John and the Dora have the same goals, they decide to fight at the slight sign of disrespect instead of focusing on their mutual enemy, again making it seem that it's far more personal than fulfilling a duty to their fallen king. While a lot of that scene is likely to help set up John's final decision to take the Super Soldier Serum, in terms of story, it seems like Io and those who are helping her are out for blood to prove themselves for failing at their task. We will probably see them again in the final episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and see just what their goals are and how they seek to accomplish those goals, but until then it seems that they are on their own task, acting as vigilantes in their quest to bring Zemo to justice. In the end, a lot of their involvement is possibly helping set up Bucky to becoming the White Wolf and also possibly appearing in Black Panther 2. And then again, it could also be helping prepare the Dora Milaje for a much larger part of the story in Black Panther 2 as well. But what do you think of the Dora Milaje, and how do you think that they're going to fit into the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the future of the MCU. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and then like this video and subscribe to the Marvelous Wave to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.